Hi, I'm back for day 4 of my Imperfection challenge, and I actually last night, I think doing these videos every day in a row has like produced a bit of juice in me, and it actually took me ages to get to sleep because I had lots of ideas coming through, and I definitely would credit this process actually with it allowing like a consistent, almost constant channel where things can um potentially come through depending on what I want to put out there. Um, yeah, with all the ideas, I got a little bit overwhelmed then of like, what do I want to talk about first? What do I want to make first? And some of the topics feel to me like really big, like potentially long videos that might need to be cut up, and I had ideas not just for what I might want to say to you, but um, things I might want to take action um, in places outside of videos, basically in other areas of my life. And it was great. It was great, but a little like, oh, a little overwhelming. What should I do first? And I already have a book here that I'm actually holding with me that is full of bits that when I get often at night, but in different times if I'm just having a rest and pausing to meditate or anything like that. If I've got, it tends to be when I have a clear space in my head. It makes space for things to come through when I'm not like actively busy. So this book is for that. I put things in, and I have all sorts of things in here, and it was just so interesting to look. I just actually scanned back through it to see if there was kind of a repetition of something that had come up as an idea that was prominent that might also like fit into a short video, just because it's quite late today, and I really want to do the video every day, but I've been busy and I have more things to do, so and I don't want to take up too much of your time. But the commonality I found in this book, and I have other books from before this as well of notes, but it was the consistency was that I'm constantly evolving as I write in this book and as I go through life in general, but the book is kind of the recording of bits that I've been through. So and I was just reminded that at any point we can choose to change, and we can choose a new direction, or choose anything, new actions, new behaviors, new people, new ways of being, new mindsets, all sorts of things. And I was reminded of, near the beginning of this calendar year, I put together pages of things I wanted to attract into my life that I wanted to. So I'll tell you what I did do, and I didn't actually follow through on my intention. So, but I recorded my voice saying the most prominent things that I'd written down, so that I could listen to my own voice as frequently as I could, and hearing my own voice saying them helped me get into the feeling of those things that I want to manifest. And I'll talk to you about the format I did it in. So I've written about it as if I am living in the state that I want to be in. So I say, I am in this state, describing the state, and I listen to that, and it helps me feel the energy of being in that place, the vibration of being in that place. Of course, what actually happened is I only listened to it a few times and I didn't listen to it again. And that's what can sometimes happen with life, is you get so far into doing that, and then maybe what you desire evolves a little. So there might have been a little bit of that. But there were some really good ones that I want to be still following, that I'm consistent with. And I thought, if you are also looking at calling in the energy and getting into the feeling of the place you want to be in, that you might want to have a go at doing something similar. So I thought I'll read you a couple of what I think are good ones of mine. and then you could either just pinch them if they like really, really resonate with you, or you can take inspiration from something I've said that is might be quite specific to me, that doesn't feel specific to you, but make your version of it depending on, say, what you want from your home life, from your career, from your life purpose, from well, any whatever you are focusing on in your life. And if you have the time and the equipment, and probably most people can do this on their phones, I would recommend that you do record your own voice saying the things that you are wanting to attract in and be living in, like ASAP, and see if hearing your own voice, bringing that in, might help you resonate with that. And I think some of the things, I've just scanned through it, I don't actually remember everything I've written because there were pages of things. I could even read you out the whole thing because it was where I was at the time. I don't think I've got a date, just February, so it's about 2 months ago from now that I wrote this, and it was almost like a stream of consciousness, and I was just writing in things that I want to feel the vibration of it so that I can move into it more easily. And where I am in life, where I'm at, might be so different to your life, and you might want even opposite things to me. Like I'm calling in expanding my family and things like that, and you might be like, oh gosh, I want my kids to move out and I'm ready to retire, or like something really different to that. You're calling in a different type of energy. I don't know. But yeah, actually, I might just read through them, and then I would say if you do want to do this for yourself, if you kind of like bring your own approach to it, so you can kind of mimic me to a certain point if you want, but I would bring in however you would approach to it. My only tips would be that while you're recording, if you have a little chance to meditate and get into a beautiful, peaceful place, then your mind is more receptive to your peaceful and calm and relaxed voice than it might be to, like, if you're trying to do this maybe on a lunch break and you're like, I have a really great life, and you're rushing, and then you're really stressed, then your mind won't be as receptive. I think when I did it, I had like quite a clear couple of hours in the afternoon, and I went out to my local woodlands, and there weren't any people around, so I didn't feel too self-conscious. And I picked a place that it wasn't near any roads or, whatever noises, but I was still surrounded by bird song and the sounds of nature and things that make me feel like at home, in touch with nature, relaxed, calm, no stressful sounds. Because, well, with me at least, my phone does pick up the surroundings, and I enjoy the additional what the birds provide and the sounds of the woodland. So if you do get a chance to do that, it depends how easy access you have to things like that and how much effort you want to put into it. I would recommend it. And yeah, just the mindset that you have will go into your voice. Your mind, when you listen back to it, future you, your mind will hear your tone of voice from when you're recording. So just bear that in mind. And if you've even set aside time to do it, and then something comes up and you're stressed anyway, or some other, you're sad about something, whatever, I would focus on moving through that emotion first, and then when you're in a better space, do it a bit later. Just prominent things to consider. But I'll read you out mine, and actually I could leave a little space after in case you want to either, if you want to join in manifesting that, you can say it yourself in your own voice along with this video, or you could write down, if you like, what I've said. But it's up to you. And if I'm saying a lot of stuff that maybe doesn't resonate with you, you can maybe skip through it. I don't know, but there's a lot of different things, so maybe it will work. But yeah, and just feel free if you feel like something is almost right but it doesn't quite apply to you, to swap it up with something. So like you might, when I reference like I like to live in this place, or I am living in this place, you might put something else. Or when I mention my cats, you might mention dogs or frogs or kids, or so, you know, anything different, and all sorts of different things. So I'll give you the insight on what I put anyway, and just use it as a jumping base to get through to where you want to be, maybe on manifesting your own. So if you want to take a bit of time with me to have a deep breath, calm the mind and the body to be more receptive, and tune in more with your core self, and whether it depends if you're spiritual or not, but if you call that your spiritual self or your soul, whatever words you use, you know, that feeling in your core and your gut that feels like your identity. Take nice deep breaths into that space, at least a few. And you might feel your shoulders relax down, any tension in your face relaxing, any places in the body that you realise you're holding are relaxing, and the mind feels open and spacious. And then if you want to listen along with me, take notes if you would like, or listen or repeat back if you feel called to. So we will begin. I am powerful. I am a creator. I am the creator of my life. I am love. I bring love. I run on love, and I feed love, and I radiate love. I love living with my partner and my family. I love my warm, spacious, comfortable home. I love being a mum. I am a great mum. I love loving my partner and my family. I love being in my beautiful home with my partner and family. I love being a creator and artist, bringing more beauty into the world, growing love. I bring love and beauty into the world with so much joy and gratitude for the ability and the process. I love the beauty and art I bring into the world and is gifted to me too. I love receiving beautiful energy into my life in all its forms. I love receiving love, care, money, support, gifts, physical touch, and pleasure and healing. I love receiving healing energies, healing touch, healing wisdom, and integrating it for my well-being. I love sharing love, wisdom, and healing to those the universe and I find mutual connection with me. I love dreaming my life, leading my life, and driving my life. I love taking excellent loving care of myself and my family. I love trying new steps that feel intuitively beneficial for me and the greater good. I love designing my future and bringing it into the present. I love taking restful, healing, nurturing breaks in nature and in comfort. I love being comfortable, well, happy, loved, joyful, and playful. I love experimenting, trying, creating, and exploring. I love my curiosity. I love being loved by my partner and receiving care from them and sharing our love. I love being seen as wise and knowledgeable and enjoy teaching those who want to receive. Each day I wake with joy and love in my heart, which fuels my day. I see the love of the universe wherever I go and in everything I do and create. I love and treasure my life and everything I create in it. The universe supports my loving decisions and actions and co-creates them with me. I am always loved and supported. My partner and family are always loved and supported. Our well-being is always cared for by the universe with love. I know all my decisions and actions are right, following my intuition and confirmation and with signs from above. I gladly follow my sweet, kind heart with faith, trust, and love. I love leading myself and following myself. I love my intuitive knowledge and kind guiding heart, which lead my safe, well, happy life. I love safely guiding myself and my sweet, loving family. I love sharing beauty and what I enjoy with honest, colourful, artistic expression. I love being me. I love being my heart. I love being my soul. I love being my higher self. I love being my favourite self. I love drawing, creating, and living my life. I love releasing old modalities and welcoming in the new. I love taking new steps and seeing what's next, meeting new people, loves, and joys. I love welcoming new avenues to receive more love, affection, joy, abundance, and loving expansion. I love my channels of love and affection, abundance and joy, which I receive from and give to regularly in balance. I love the simple joys of sleeping at night, eating fresh, nutritious plants, and walking in fresh air. I love drinking fresh, cold water and embracing my loved ones. I love looking at the sky, the earth, and the water around me. I love getting ready for the day each morning. I love fulfilling my every need and wish made in love. I love watching my life bloom more and more each day at a good, loving pace. I love watching my life grow with stability and faithful structures for my long-lasting well-being and for my families. Me, my life, and my family glow with sincere, integral love. Love flows within us and from us with integrity and joy. I love being connected to all parts of myself and inner knowing. I love being relaxed and in flow. I love knowing when to create, when to take action, and when to rest. I love following my inspiration. I love being inspired and sharing what I create. I love writing. I love using words to express myself and to share. I love creating visuals to express myself and to share. I love my honest, free expression. I love feeling cared for by myself and others. I love bubbling over with ideas and birthing them into the physical world. That's the last of what I created for myself. If you're following me along there, if you want to take some more deep breaths, and if you had your eyes closed, come back in into the room with us. And some of those may have resonated with you and may have felt really, really good ideas to get hold of, and some of those may have felt like they don't resonate with you at all, at least at this time in your life. It was, for me personally, it was really nice to go back through what I've written there, the words I created and put together, and the feeling that they create. And I think actually some of them I'm manifesting right now as I create this video, which is really interesting and quite enjoyable. But I think there's some good words in there to pull out if you are looking to create your life in a specific way. There's a lot of things that are about creating your life in there. The words are quite supportive in that, and then you can add in some more specifics of your own. And of course, if any of that resonated and you didn't quite catch it, if you want to skip back over and play through again and pick up any bits that you missed, please feel welcome to. If you think that was enjoyable and you'd like me to create some more words to support something, it would have to be somewhat general rather than specific to you. Like when I was reading this out, instead of saying my partner, my children, my cats, and so on, I just said family, and instead of gendering my partner, I said they or them when I was going through it. So I'd do something like that, but you could use what I say to write specifically for you if you wanted to have specific identities within the term family, or specific genders, or anything relating to career, or anything in there. Yeah, I hope that was somewhat interesting. And if you have tried some other ways of manifesting that you want to share that you feel worked really well, please feel free to do so. I'm still kind of learning this sort of thing. One thing that I am quite good at is I'm a water sign, and I'm quite good at releasing things, and I like to use water for letting old things go. But bringing in new is something that personally I'm still working on. I know I like to get into the feel of it, and then it's easier for the energy to just be like, it's like an energetic match. It's like matchmaking with your life. So if one day, let's say that you're white, and one day you're like, I am green, and then the green thing is attracted to you because you feel green, then it comes in, and then maybe you're here being green and you're going, I want to attract orange. Oh, and I'm orange, and then the orange thing is attracted. It's an energetic match, and it moves in. I feel like that kind of works, but the exact specific ways of attracting it in, I haven't got as deep into yet. But I guess energy is everything, isn't it? And there might be different techniques of pulling in that energy. The video's just hit 30 minutes. It was interesting, partway through the video I glanced up and we were at 2222. So if that's important to anyone, I saw that number. And also today, if you're watching today, it's the 4th of April, so we're having a 4-4 day, which I always enjoy that. And if you're into numerology, feel free to look it up. I won't go into that now. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. You might not be watching it today, 4th of April, but you might be watching it another day. Wherever you are at now, enjoy the rest of your day. I hope it's going well. Thank you for joining me and making it through to the end if you're still listening, which you must be if you can hear me now. And I really appreciate you actually being here to allow me to share myself and go on this huge learning journey with you. Thank you very much. And I'll see you at another one if you do want to keep watching. But either way, all my very best. Enjoy life and take care. Bye.